answer the question.
Mm-hmm.
How would you like to have like a Ferrari or some, you know, some high Aston Martin or something like that? But the only thing, there was only one catch to it. Nobody could ever see you with it.
Mm-hmm.
What good would it be to have it then, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got the Aston Martin's what, $250,000 car? Ain't that what it is?
You said, do I know what it is?
Yeah, ain't that what it is? About how much it costs? The Aston Martin?
Yeah, I believe so.
About $250,000?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine having an Aston Martin and nobody can see you with it?
Exactly, yeah.
Nobody would really want it. Then.
Right.
Because, yeah, it'd be fun to ride, but you're like, damn, can't nobody see me.
Right.
I can't go to the hood and be like, you got me an Aston Martin. Nigga be like, nigga, you lying, nigga, you know, where that then?
Right.
And you like, oh, well, you know, I can't break it out to nobody. Nigga, get the hell up out of here, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So the car to you would lose value. It would be worth less than a $20,000 car because nobody can see you with it.
You know what's funny about that? It's the same thing when people like when I was growing up in middle school and high school and shit. I remember someone was like, you know, it was just a meme that I just saw on Facebook a while ago, and I laughed because it reminded me of childhood, right? And I remember someone was like, you know, there's always that one kid that say, you know, yeah, you know, I got an iPhone, I got this, I got that. But you know, I gotta leave it at home though. But it's like if you got all this shit, you know, you bring it to school.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You saying you got knew this and knew that, but bring it to school.
Right.
No, you know I can't because my mama said it.
Right.
It's like, nigga, you lying.
Right. So it don't have no value there.
Yeah,
You don't have the same value.
Yeah.
I had a buddy. He was getting ready to get a pair of British Nikes for like 2 years.
Are you serious?
Yes, sir. Everybody remember the British Nike tennis shoes?
I've
jumpsuits
seen,
and all of that?
Yeah, I've seen it, but I don't think it was that popular around that time.
No, yeah, in y'all's time, it wasn't that
but I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah, they were popular when I was in like middle school.
Yeah.
BK was that thing back when I was in middle school and everything. But you know, he was talking about, I got some British Nikes in the layaway. I got British Nikes in the layaway.
Oh my goodness, that layaway shit used to kill me. Man, but yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean. But I used to think it was funny as hell. Like, what? Like, man, you lying. You ain't got it. You just,
right.
you know, today we call it what, capping? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you just, man, nah. You ain't got it.
So the stuff don't have no value to it. You know?
It doesn't. It
Especially
really
if women can't see you in it. Good night.
Yeah.
Now it's simple don't have no value in it. Because that's one of the reasons why niggas get stuff like that any damn way.
Yeah. Nah, I'm talking about like I know someone that just, you know, in school they was just always just say that they got this, that they got that. It's just like, bruh, just you ain't gotta say nothing every time. Like
right.
it's okay.
Right.
You know what I mean? Look, I'm honest, look. You know what I mean? Like I remember one time I told somebody that I never had a pair of Timbs before, or I never owned Timbs or Jordans before. They're like, bro, you missing out. I'm like, am I really? I said, nigga, look, I live in the hood just like you. You know what I'm saying? You live a few blocks away from me. We both struggle in the hood, and we kids.
Right.
It's like, nah, I'm not missing out. It's just shoes. It's for show.
Right.
But that's just not going to keep the lights on and put food on everybody's table, you know?
Right.
So it's just like, yeah, you know, like, I mean, I didn't see value in that shit. I didn't care. Look, I'm a Nike, Adidas type of nigga.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Or better yet, I'll go to the Walmart, buy some shoes that ain't got no damn name to it.
Right.
A shoe with no brand, whatever the name is.
Yeah,
That shit is definitely spiritual as well. But let's move on real quick.
All right. Verse 5, for the living know that they shall die, but the dead know not anything.
Right, because they're dead, of course, you know what I mean?
Right.
No pun intended, but, you know, you don't think about nothing. And this scripture also is for people that think that when someone passes away or someone dies that, you know, they're an angel and that they're looking over you. No one is looking over you. You see what I'm saying? Actually, too. I was on Twitter, and somebody has said that, you know, you know, I hope that, you know, all my dead relatives is not looking over me because, you know, I be doing things that they should not be seeing. And the fact that that person even said something like that, I'm like, good night.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, no one's looking over you.
No,
see what I'm
not.
saying? I'll say the only one that's really looking over you, I'll say the Lord. Because he's seeing everything. The things that you do and do not do.
And they wouldn't want they, you know,
They're,
they
right.
sleeping with that prostitute, they wouldn't want they, you know, people's looking over them then, you know.
Right.
Why they doing that? You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
exactly. See what I'm saying? Well, just horrible things in general. You know what I mean? Keep going if you could. We have verse 5 or 6?
Verse 5.
Okay, go ahead.
Neither have they any more a reward, for the memory of them is forgotten.
Say it one more time.
Neither have they any more reward. Because they mind, you know, even while they living, their mind is still fully set in evil, and ain't no reward that's going to come, you know, behind that.
That's right.
You know, their mind is fully set like that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at the gangsters and like Al Capone and all of them dudes,
Mm-hmm.
hell, you look at some politicians and all of that stuff. They ain't got no more reward. They done set such an evil snowball effect in their life, they couldn't change if they wanted to.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They are who they are. There's no more reward, even though they still walking and talking and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
They dead. For the memory of them is forgotten.
Mm-hmm. And that's talking about that reputation.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Reputation is everything. And
Right.
the fact that, you know, I mean, you know, there are some people that are dead and that no one even recalls who they are anymore.
Right.
To the point where even your family will forget about them.
Right.
So, go ahead.
And it don't seem like it right now. With people like Michael Jordan's memory is going to be forgotten. You know, yeah, if Michael Jordan was to die, you know, today, people, oh, Michael Jordan, he was so great. He was so great. But with the truth coming out, we find out how much of an evil bastard he is. You know what I'm saying? And how much of a, you know, how he sat there and invested in the prisons of black people. He wanted to be a slave master. His name, people's gonna want to do away with his name. His family and all of that, the descendants is gonna want to do with his name because it's gonna have such a bad stench to it.
Right.
They're gonna want to bury it themselves because if it's brought out, his name is brought up, that's what people are gonna start to think about. They're not gonna think about how high he flew from the goddamn free throw line. You know, what good is it to think about how he flew from the free throw line when in that day we're gonna be able to fly full court. So it's not gonna seem so amazing then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And once again, the whole world is just very carnal.
Right.
Very carnal and not spiritual whatsoever, which is why we have to be out here. We have to get out here on the streets, the street corners, and teach these classes because people don't understand the half of what's going on.
Right.
There's so much going on in the world, and it's just circling around them, and they just don't understand what's going on.
Right.
You know what I mean? You go ahead, keep going.
Verse 6. Also their love and their hatred and their envy is now perished. Now, once they, you know, this is also too, once they hit the grave and everything, I mean, hell, all of the loves and the envyings and all of that stuff that they had, I mean, hell, they can't do nothing about nothing, you know. That stuff melts away. You know what I'm saying? And that's, you know, that's that.
Right, you're absolutely right. See what I'm saying? So that argument, that fight, all those things that you had, those few words that you had with that, you know, important someone, all those things is gone away.
Right.
No one's still mad and, you know, at you in the grave. No one is still, you know, thinking evil about you in the grave. Like that.
Right.
It's all gone away because everything is dead.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can like say for instance you have two drug lords going at it.
Yep.
You know, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
One of them gets killed, you know what I'm saying? And the look on his face and the wake, you don't remember that he was even angry.
Right.
And if you see him, you know what I'm saying, like that, you know, he ain't got an angry look on his face. Mm-hmm. All of that stuff is gone.
Yeah.
It's perished. It's through.
Yep.
neither have they any more a portion forever in anything that is done under the sun. Even though if they have children that, take on, what I'm saying, what they did or whatever, but it's no reward for them personally. I mean, hell, their children might inherit the evil empire or whatever empire it is, but they are not going to benefit nothing from it. They're done.
That's right.
That's right. That's just that on that.
Keep going.
Verse 7. Go thy way, eat thy bread with joy, and drink thy wine with a merry heart, for God now accepteth thy works.
That's right.
Because now, because you got time to, build. You're alive, you got time to build. You got time to think, man, one day I'm going to hit the grave.
Right.
I want the Most High to be pleased with me when I do, so now let me put in work. So I can be pleasing to him, And it's a pretty comforting scripture right there when it says, go thy way, eat thy bread with joy. And be thankful for the bread that you got. And drink thy wine with a merry heart. Get you some strong, get you some wine and everything. Sit back, chill, For God now accepteth thy works.
That's right.
We got to realize there's a time limit on that. Everything has an expiration date.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? You get milk, any damn thing, got an expiration date on it.
Yeah, that's right.
To where it ain't gonna be no more work.
That's right. Is that the last verse?
That's the last verse.
I had no sweat.
Imagine.
Can you just get out of there? Warrior. Can you? Yeah, the water. All right. Up to one. Got it. With the horn.
Oh.
Yep. The water.
Kawah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bashamayim.
Shemai.
The thunder now.
Talana.
The calm.
Come.
Call.
Call.
The wam.
Wam.
Wasalak now.
Salakina.
Kawapi now.
Kawakina.
Kasalak now.
Salakina.
Kawapi now.
Kawatina.
Wala
Ah.
Tabiyah now.
Rayina.
Bonasai one.
Wanasara one.
Kabal.
Wow.
Kawashai now.
Wanashayina.
Ayan.
Ayan.
Rai.
Ai.
Ya.
Yeah.
Laka.
Ka.
Amalakwa.
Amalakwa.
Wa Allah.
Wa'ala.
Wa Tapar.
Watara.
Lawalayim.
Alami.
Aman.
The Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father.
Our Father.
Which art in heaven.
Which art in heaven.
Hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom
Thy
come.
will be done.
Thy will be done.
On earth.
On
As
earth.
it is in heaven.
As it is in
Give
heaven.
us this day.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Our daily
Forgive us
bread.
of our debts.
Forgive us of our
As
debts.
we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our
Lead
debtors.
us not to temptation.
Lead us not into
But
temptation.
deliver us from evil.
But deliver us from
For thine
evil.
is the kingdom.
For thine is the
And
kingdom.
the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it.
Amen.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Alahari.
Aharia.
Mayam.
Mayan.
Raba'ah.
Yabah.
Azaria.
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 Ma'ayin.
Mayan.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Asha.
Asha.
Shemayim.
Shemayim.
Warataza.
Warataza.
Aliatan.
Ayutan.
Number what?
Mawat.
Regalka.
Gog.
Ayinawam.
Anawam.
Shemarka.
Shemarka.
Tana.
Tana.
La'a.
La'a.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yahisham.
Yahisham.
Shamar.
Shamar.
Shala.
Sha'al.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shemarka.
Shemarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Zalka.
Ta'az.
Ah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yamyanka.
Yanyanka.
Yawumam.
Yamam.
Shamash.
Shamash.
La'a.
Ah.
Yakaka.
Aka.
Wayarak.
Vairak.
Variala.
Valaya.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashmarka.
Yeshmarka.
Kal.
Kal.
Rai.
Rai.
Yashmar.
Yeshmar.
Atapashka.
Atapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashmar.
Yeshmar.
Tataka.
Tataka.
Wapuwaka.
Wawatska.
Mayata.
Maata.
Why?
Why?
Agulam.
Psalms 121 in the English. I lift up mine eyes
I lift up my eyes
to the hills.
to the hills.
From whence cometh my
From
help?
which cometh my help?
My help comes from the Lord,
My help comes from the Lord,
which made heaven and
which
earth.
made heaven and earth. Even on top of the
So, the Lord by
Lord
night.
the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all
The
evil.
Lord shall preserve thee from all
He
evil.
shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy
The
soul.
Lord shall preserve thy going out
The Lord shall preserve thy going
and
out
thy coming in.
and thy coming
From
in.
this time forth
This time forth
and even
and
forevermore.
even forevermore. prayer for the Hakak in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bashim Yahushua.
Bashim Yahushua.
Kovakashah.
Kovakashah.
Dundanao.
Dundanao.
Hakak.
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 Lafa'ah. Kalmakala.
Kamakala.
Wakal Marawa.
Kamarawa.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Latahar.
Latahar.
Hamatazariah.
Hazazari.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Lahaku.
Lahaki.
Amati.
Amati.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Marakawa.
Akawa.
Atama'ala.
Atama'ala.
Garsha.
Garsha.
Bashim Yahushua.
Bashim Yahushua.
Waraman.
The power in the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
The name Yahushua.
Name Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the
The
power.
power to heal all manner of sickness.
Power to heal all manner of
And
sickness.
all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
Power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to cleanse the leper.
Power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
Power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean spirits.
Cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
Name Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Prayer to bless Israel in Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bashim Yahushua.
Bashim Yahushua.
Raklanao.
Raklanawa.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Wabayata.
Wabiata.
Sapardi.
Party.
Rock.
Rock.
Pa.
Pa.
Magun.
Gun.
Hagun.
A gun.
Say the name of loved ones once. Everyone repeats the name once.
Kudasayan.
All of Israel.
All of Israel.
All of I.S.U.P.K.
All of
I.S.U.K. Minnesota.
Minnesota.
The house of Kudasayan.
The house of Gazayan.
Rapaya Allah.
Paya Allah.
All of Israel.
All of Israel.
For time's sake. Yeah.
The house of Torah.
The house of Torah.
Marshall.
Marshall.
Zion.
Zion.
Kalani.
Kalani.
China.
China.
Zarabia.
Sarabia.
Kyla.
Kyla.
Araya.
Araya.
Nadia.
Nadia.
Kishan.
Yishan.
Benaiah.
Benaiah.
Janie.
Janie.
I.S.U.P.K. Houston.
I.S.K. Houston.
Kentucky 8.
Kentucky 8.
All this the water I'm
Bless Israel in English. Lord, in the name of Yahushua.
So be it. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al-Damiyah.
Adamiyah.
Lakah.
Ka.
Al-Takarash.
Dakarash.
Al-Tashquat.
Al-Tashquat.
Al.
Al.
Kayahana.
Kagana.
Wayagika.
Awabiga.
Yahama.
Yahama.
Yawan.
Yawan.
Ra'ash.
Raj.
Al-Amaka.
Al-Maka.
Yariyamo.
Yariyam.
Sawada.
Sawada.
Wayata.
Waita.
Yatazawa.
Yatawawa.
Al.
Al.
Tezawapanka.
Tazapamaka.
Amawar.
Amawawa.
Akawa.
Akawa.
Unakidam.
Unakadam.
Magaria.
Gaya.
La'a.
La'a.
Yatakar.
Sakar.
Sham.
Sham.
Yashal.
Ashal.
Wada.
Wada.
Kaya.
Yaya.
Nantazawa.
Nazawa.
Alaba.
Aba.
Yakabu.
Yakaba.
Alyaka.
Ayaka.
Bayata.
Yaka.
Yakarapu.
Yaka Yaka.
Wa Ala.
Yahweh Allah. Say it again.
Ala.
Allah.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wa.
Wa.
Yashmai.
Ishmael.
Alayam.
Alayam.
Moab.
Moab.
Wagari.
Magari.
Ba.
Go.
Waimawan.
Wamalah.
Waimalat.
Wamalah.
Alashah.
Mashah.
Am Yashabi.
Mishak.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gam.
Gum.
Ashawar.
Ashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Imam.
Namam.
Hayawa.
Ayawa.
Zawa.
Zawa.
Rabanya.
Rabanya.
Wat.
Wat.
Salah.
Salah.
Ashab.
Ashab.
Laham.
Laham.
Kamadi.
Kamadi.
Yasara.
Yasara.
Kayabi.
Kiyaka.
Baraka'al.
Manaka'o.
Kayashma.
Kiyashi.
Nashamaba.
Nashamawa.
Bayandara.
Bayadara.
Hayawa. Daman.
Yuma.
Ladama.
Nadam.
Shayatama.
Shadam.
Nada.
Nada.
Yab.
Ya.
Mawa.
Mawa.
Shara.
Yara.
Wakazabak.
Wazakapa.
Wakazabak.
Wazakapa.
Wakazazal.
Wazakasal.
Manai.
Manai.
Ka.
Ha.
Nasiyakambo.
Nasikamu.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amawa.
Amawa.
Nashra.
Nashra.
Lanawa.
Lanawa. Ash.
Nawaf.
Nawa.
Alahayim.
Alhan.
Alhaya.
Alhaya.
Shayatamo.
Shantamu.
Gauka.
Tagaw.
Kash.
Kafash.
Panya.
Pani.
Raka'ah.
Raka'ah.
Kaash.
Kaash.
Dabar.
Barbar.
Yara.
Yara.
Wakalaha.
Wakahala.
Talahat.
Talahat.
Haryam.
Haryam.
Khan.
Han.
Panyaham.
Panyaham.
Kalawan.
Palawan.
Wayadawa.
Wadawa.
Kaya'ata.
Kaya'ata.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Labaka.
Baka.
I. Yawan.
Yawan.
Ka. Aharakaza.
Harakaza. Somebody speaking Spanish over there. No, Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence.
Keep not thy silence.
O God.
O God.
Keep not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O God.
O God.
For lo, thy enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
They that hate
have
thee.
lifted up the head.
Lifted up the
They have
head.
taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel.
Against thy people.
Against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden
And
ones.
consulted against
They
thy
have
hidden
said,
ones. They have said,
Come. Let us cut them off from being a nation.
Let us cut them off and be the
In the
nation.
name of Israel.
The name of
Make no
Israel.
more remembrance.
May be no more
For
remember.
they have consulted together with one
For
consent.
they have consulted together with one
They are
consent.
confederate against thee.
They are confederate
The
against thee.
tabernacles of Edom.
Tabernacles of
And
Edom.
the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Moab.
Garians.
Garians.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Ammon.
Ammon.
Amalek.
Amalek.
The Philistines, the inhabitants of Tyre.
Philistines, the inhabitants of Tyre.
Sure also is joined with
So
them.
also was going with them.
That have hope of the children of Lot.
Hoping the children of Lot.
Salah.
Lot.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites.
So to them to the
As
Midianites.
to Sisera.
This is seven.
As to the Jabin.
This is the men.
Brook of Kisan.
Look at your son.
Which fares at Endor.
First the Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
Him was down for the earth.
Make the nobles like Or.
Make the nobles like a
And
ram.
like Zeb.
Like Zaid.
Yea.
Yea.
All the princes as Zabah.
All the princes of the
And
Bible.
as Amunah.
And that's the
Who
moon.
said,
Who said,
let's take to ourselves the house of God in
let's
possession.
take to ourselves the house of God in possession.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Make it like a wheel.
Make them like a
As
wheel.
the stubble before the wind.
Stuff before the
As the
wind.
fire burneth the wood.
Fire burning the wood.
As the flame set the mountains on fire.
Flames set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
Persecute them with thy
And
tempest.
make them afraid with thy storm.
Make them afraid with thy storm.
And fill the faces with shame.
So the faces of shame.
That they may seek thy name.
Seek thy name.
O Lord.
O Lord.
Let them be confounded in trouble forever.
Let them be confounded in trouble forever.
Yea.
Yeah.
Let them be put to shame and perish.
Let them be put to shame and perish.
That men may know that thou,
That men may know that
whose
thou,
name alone is Yahweh,
whose name alone is
art
Yahweh,
the most high over all the
art the
earth.
most high over all the earth.
Blessed are you, Yahweh,
Blessed is Yahweh,
King of heaven and earth,
King of heaven and
and
earth.
all things living.
All things live.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Name of Shai.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now. It's the rich of
And
Israel.
refuse to give to the school. Governments of our
All the
enemies.
governments of our enemies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Amalek synagogues.
Roman Catholic Church.
Roman Catholic Church.
Pope. Islam.
Islam.
Christianity.
Christianity.
Egyptology.
Egyptology.
Militia.
Militia.
Ku Klux
Ku Klux
Klan.
Klan.
Aryan Nation.
Aryan Nation.
Skinheads.
Skinheads.
Pascomataza.
Pascomataza.
The gay movement.
Gay movement.
The lesbian movement. Spies.
Spies.
Workers of witchcraft.
Workers of witchcraft.
And the space program.
And space program.
Army. Navy. Air Force. Marines. Wall Street. Open up the internet.
Open up the internet.
And the airways.
And the airways.
Cable access channel.
Cable access
And
channel.
the radio channel.
And the radio channel.
Convict the spirit of any of thy people.
Convict the spirit of any of thy people
That seek to stop
that
us.
seek to stop
And
us.
bring swift
And
destruction.
bring swift
To
destruction
all the heathen.
to all the
That
heathen.
stand in the way.
Stand in the way.
Trying to stop
Trying
us.
to stop us.
Broadcasting your words.
Broadcasting your
Throughout the
word.
planet Earth.
Throughout the planet
And
earth.
loose all the
And
plagues.
loose all the plagues.
Cause them to go to and
Cause
fro.
to go to and
Through
fro.
the earth and consume
Through the
them.
earth and consume them.
Let the plague shake the house of the thief
Let the plague shake the house of the thief
and the murderer.
and the murderer.
Let Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai,
Michael and
Michael
Gabriel.
and Gabriel.
Come down to flying
Down
saucers.
flying saucer.
Punish all the heathen.
Punish all the heathen.
That come up against us.
Come up against
As
us.
we speak thy
We
word.
speak thy word.
Cause to be known by all.
Because we know by
That
all.
is the angels that have
That
done
is
it.
the angels that
Cause
have
to be spread through the media.
Because we spread through the media.
Throughout the whole world.
Throughout the whole world.
Cause to shake out that
Cause
coming.
to shake at that cup.
Name Yahweh Shai.
Name Yahweh Shai.
Thank you always.
Thank you always.
So be it.
So be it.
Make sure it's all the way. All right. All right, so that's the Sabbath service for today. Everybody else can turn around as well. All right, we went over Ecclesiastes, the 9th chapter. Next week, we're going to go ahead and finish off the chapter, all right? With that being said, shalom. Clap it up.